Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to New Year's Eve. Hope everybody had a decent Tuesday, that you only have to work a half day tomorrow. Just getting set up here, and we'll be starting in just a moment. Boom, 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 boom. Well, all right. Don't remember what I did last when I was here. Just check it out. Oh yeah, I got the key card for this. I need to finish this one. There we go. That's a cool ass looking planet. Merciless Master. This item has been sealed in a highly secure lockbox. Right, a friend which should help you when you're down, whether they want to or not. When you are killed during combat, all living companions are knocked out. You immediately revive with 50% of your max health for each knocked out companion. Has a 3-minute cooldown. Sounds cool. I need to go get my milkshakes real quick. Be right back. Oh. If my milkshake brings any boys to this yard, they're getting shot. Alright. I wanted a strawberry milkshake. Bear with me one moment. Alright, here we go. Yes, I want it. And off we go. Delicious. So I believe I already successfully stole the key for that place. Let's check it out. What's up, Silver? How you doing, bro? Thank you for the help me and the like and sharing. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the save there. We got choppers coming in.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
You're an anomalous behavior.
We have a good collaboration going here.
Glad to hear it.
You're cleared to enter. Go on in.
I'll write my next dissertation in your honor.
Oh, you're the best guy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Appreciate it, brother. We are family. All my brothers, sisters, and me.
Your methods are unconventional, Outlier, but you get verifiable results.
You're playing your part in the grand plan.
Integration. Coffee place.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Kef Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
Can you tell me about Persephone?
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring me after work hours.
Alright. Reason I ask is I think she might be up to something illicit. She sounds like a great person.
I'm just glad she doesn't mind teaching the same lesson twice. Anyway, I'd hate to waste any more of your free study period with my idle thoughts. Anything else I can help with?
Can you give me a conviction?
Apologies. As a junior celebrant, I'm only permitted to distribute caffeine at this time. But my colleague, Persephone, Miss Doyle, will be able to assist with convictions when she's back on shift.
I'd like some caffeine.
Certainly. Here you are. Please imbibe responsibly.
Of course. How do you like living in Laplace's garden?
Oh, is this another census? Were my previous answers not sufficient?
Just a harmless inquiry.
I could spend all day expositing on the benefits of the garden, but I think you'll experience much of it yourself. If you're permitted to stay, of course.
What's going on, you? Just thought of something I need to do later.
No, hello. Cogitate here often?
Oh yeah, cogitate all over the place. How you? Alexa, should I help Sub Rosa in the Outer Worlds too?
Whatever your honorarium,
Sub Rosa is a black market faction in the Outer Worlds too. They offer rare items and tech, but align with them carefully as it affects your reputation and story outcomes.
Hey Alexa, should I report Persephone from Sub Rosa about the water?
Reporting Persephone about the water could have consequences. She's actually a spy for Sub Rosa, interested in the drugged water supply. It's a tricky situation. Exposing her could disrupt her plans, but keeping quiet might let her exploit the situation.
That's a... Did not mean to pick your lock, but you don't seem to mind.
Elegant, even uplifting, almost ascendant, you could say.
I'm here now.
Side note, I am frequently asked why isn't one a prime number since nothing can find a number in itself. And the answer is simple usage. Because with
Nobody sees you stealing. It doesn't really count. What's up, El Vikingo?
There are all kinds of abstract number theory
Well, if I picked one, might as well do the next. Ah, stupid. Alright, it's just...
In fact, our archive uses prime semantics and many more. The archive incorporates prime numbers for storage and retrieval on its ultra-efficient system of data bricks, as well as using prime numbers in the process of...
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the Scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me.
Let's see what your inventory is.
Of course you would.
Of course I would. A Crabble hatchling. I thought I already had a Crabble. Okay. Firing this weapon builds confidence in your companions, granting them increased movement speed, firing rate, and accuracy. Yeah, let's take it. Have a go, bro. Been here. Let's go steal this water. Carefully, though.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Isn't it? Well, hell. Okay, so apparently this is not the way. What's up, Rock Fix? How you doing, bro? Sorry, I just had to knock everything under my desk over real quick to get to my phone charger. One moment. All right, there we go. Back to work.
That's one way to become the center of attention. Looking for a secret entrance. Oh, good thing I have a key card. What's up, Auroras? Hope you're doing good today, my man.
you sneaky Pete. Mine. I hear someone. I hear footsteps. I don't see anybody though. Got it. Please select from the following options. Flocculation system. Updated treatment schedule. Let's go to chapter number 1. Collect sample for testing. Yes, please. Raw perspective has been collected. Please remove your sample from the distribution tube now. Okay. Data treatment schedule. Sure, I won't have to remember that. Private observation logs. Bypass credentials. Yes, please. Scarcity concerns. Under the decreased regime, subjects are experiencing more frequent breakthrough symptoms, anxiety, restlessness, impulsivity, trouble concentrating. Entire study at risk if more clarifying agent cannot be acquired. Recommend cycling more subjects out of the experiment and returning to optimal treatment schedule. Miscellaneous ponderances. Presence of order leadership continues to confound. Distributing untreated water to Belvedere Hall remains a logistical headache. Constant worry about cross-contamination occurring. Despite best practices, nightmare scenario. Raised concerns with Laureate Beckett. No progress. Unable to acquire audience with presiding bishop. Illness? Perhaps. Okay, that's it for that. Now, ¿dónde está el my sample? Here we go. Collect perspective sample. Well, that was easier done than said. Sample of perspective, liquid tracer. What is a liquid tracer? The shake was good. Idea. I'll find out what a liquid tracer is.
Unauthorized visitor ready to assist with a stop, Commander.
What did you say about my mom? Oh.
Grenade in proximity.
Dispensing.
Your actions just cause one of the game's factions to order that your party be shot, attacked on sight by all faction personnel due to unforgivable crimes. Those are my favorite. These usually consist of killing important members of the faction or working directly against the faction's goals. This is a permanent charge with long-reaching effects across the game. So you may want to consider reloading, or just roll with it. Enjoy your notoriety. Maybe next run. What's up, Lord Tickle Turnips? Great name.
Grip weapon prime. Standing by.
City ain't got shit.
You're just not a good look, Commander.
What do you mean not a good? I don't really like to kill everybody.
Forgot on the inside, Commander. Provide.
Yeah, that was fun. So, secret is not to get caught. What's up, Pixes? Right. Now. Let's go ahead and save here. Alright. Cool, will be another way out of here. Couldn't be as easy, I know. Can't be that easy. So what do y'all think, guys? Supposed to be escaping here without getting caught. Oh, we have people. Oh. I forgot I could see through things. I think that worked out well.
Your contributions are
What
much
is your
appreciated.
hypothesis about the Flowers Fair?
Exposing them to melodic sound waves on a consistent basis did affect improvements
Andrew?
on their overall growth.
And you controlled for the amount of carbon dioxide expelled from your mouth during these musical sequences?
More testing may be required.
Hey, I need to update our follower goal. Up to 376. Thank you everybody who joined up and followed. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Your checks are in the mail.
A lot of space for refugees here. Guess the
Need to
Order is more
update
concerned
that.
with the idea of helping people than actually
goal will
doing
be
anything about
400.
it.
Baby steps. Statement of mild disquiet. I was recently made aware of a not oft-used complaint box. How quaint. In truth, I have no complaints, only one particular quandary. Some of my neighbors are reassigned recently, yet no one has come to take their place. Where have they gone, and why do their quarters remain empty? Would it not be more appropriate to fill these dormitories with more inquiring minds? The place's garden remains as beautiful as ever, but it can feel a bit isolating at times. Anyway, thanks for listening. Ta-ta!
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
You too. So get money. Get money, get money, get money. Excusez-moi. What's up, person?
I hope you have good news for me.
Oh yeah, you know. Of course.
I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
And you agreed to help me retrieve that satellite data if I got you your sample?
You did sharpen my pencil, so I suppose sharpening yours is only fair. I'll put in a
I don't
word
know
with
if
my
you should have
associates
phrased
to
it like
pass
that.
along to whatever protectorate forces are on site to expect you. It's no guarantee, but at least they won't fire upon you
Bless
on
you.
sight. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand
What's
it
up,
over to
Marco?
the Order, to be
How you
clear.
doing, man?
Do we have an accord?
Great last name. I like it. First, tell me what your plans are for that
You've
data.
no doubt heard the phrase, knowledge is power. Sub Rosa benefits from all the knowledge it can acquire. I can tell you no more than that.
But I already helped you out.
And now you'll help me out more. So sweet of you, really.
Can't get out of a conversation with her. What does that say? No. I saved it not too long ago, I guess. Get it done.
I've heard that before. Well, if you change your mind about wanting my help, you know where to find me.
Let's see if I can do it on my own first. Oh, alright. So actually I already did it. Didn't need your help. Dumb dummy. What's up, Daniel?
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Crash satellite found, information retrieved. Here you is.
Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists!
So,
Your
Paige
horrid
Jefferson.
little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been. Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
I think I've more than proved myself. Can I meet with the bishop?
Yes. You've earned not only my trust, but the Order's as well. I hope you'll continue working with us in the future. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
Baby Ruth.
Ah, you've made such progress moving us toward an Order Anti's Choice alliance. Everything seems to be going according to the plan so far. But we approach a critical juncture. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do. For yourself, for us, for Arcadia. If you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Auntie's choice. So this is our last and only chance.
Auntie's choice is annoying, but okay. I'll bring it up.
I would say good luck, but I put no stock in chance. Only probability. May the plan favor us against long odds.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint.
Flabbergasted.
For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have faith in the Order's vision for Arcadia. You're doubting my loyalty. I'm not the one who helped DeVries blow up Horizon Point. I'm not making any commitment until I know those are goals. That blah 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 until I know what goals. My fucking mouth is frozen. I'm not making any commitment until I know what those goals are. I'll continue to help you so long as I receive something in return. We're gonna go with number 2.
As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow agent and tasking her to perpetrate that heresy. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their predictions and my interference. Their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, 3rd presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Quite the entrance. What's that machine you were in?
My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind.
Neat. Can I try it out?
It's a rather personal apparatus, customized to my biological measurements.
Bean chair.
Would you ask to try on a stranger's undersuit?
Yeah.
Perhaps you would. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
Anyone else would have done
If your
the same.
actions were so easily imitable, then we would not be speaking right now. Accept the credit. However, there's something
do
of
what I want.
even greater import we must discuss. I have received numerous reports indicating the Archive has been wrested away from the Protectorate by a single, rather determined rogue factor.
It is a bit chilly over here in Texas at the moment. And if anybody's commenting, I apologize. Doesn't look like I'm seeing anything on my TikTok. Not showing me any updates in chat or anything. So you say something, hello back. but I can't see it. Waste away the protector by a single rather determined rogue factor. Ooh, rogue factor, huh? I like the sound of that. What an interesting rumor.
Let us sidestep any coyness. I know the Calcaduceus is in your possession. The only remaining unknown is whether you intend to hand it over peacefully.
Damn it, I don't want to restart. But let's ask.
Then I will extract the Calcaduceus through less pleasant methods.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you for now and reload.
An illogical and ill-conceived choice. One you will unfortunately not live to revise.
Let's see.
Unfriendly.
Okay, I read that right. Oh. With silver hammer come down upon your head. Oh, we died at the same time though. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Let's see where this one loads us in. Didn't last as long as I thought it would there. What's up, cat? How you doing? How you doing, huh? Alright. Oh, this guy's right here. Alright, we're testing that. Oh, that's a lot of people. You have 30 trauma kits. I can be revived. Let's do it. Don't like that. That's my boy. Where's my robot? Well, we took out a lot of them that time. Alright, let's see. Try that. That was pretty far back.
Be the statistical exception to the...
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have faith in the Order's vision for Arcadia. You're doubting my loyalty. I'm not the one who helped Breeze blow up Horizon Point.
As I told you in my message, their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action. To no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then. A wise leader is always open to constructive criticism. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and plan willing. I admit, I sent my initial message. I did not exactly know who its recipient would be, but I trusted the plan. And lo and behold, it provided you as the solution. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
Let's not waste time rehashing the events of the Greater Tranquility
Very
Station.
well. We are here to fashion the future after all, not litigate the past. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. I have received numerous reports indicating the Archive has been wrested away from the Protectorate by a single, rather determined rogue factor.
Ooh, rogue factor, huh? I like the sound of that.
Let us sidestep any coyness. I know the Calcaduceus is in your possession. The only remaining unknown is whether you intend to hand it over. Your contributions to the Order will not go unreciprocated.
That's right.
Though even this happy solution is not without its imperfections. I've heard the Archive's priority set has been altered by its occupiers. I suppose we shall see if that remains the case. More senseless work to be done. It is my hope that such archaic methods of communicating with the Archive will soon not be necessary. I am only lacking the resources to make my plan a reality.
Before we continue, you might be interested to hear the results. Well, I rather enjoyed my chats with the Archive.
That may be, but there is no denying that human language is limiting, inefficient, and prone to miscommunication. By forcing the Archive to speak with us through a personality-based priority set, we are throttling the speed at which we may understand the Archive, and it us.
Maybe that's a good thing. So what's your solution?
While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this apparatus exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it.
Is that
but
how
I
you
lack
pronounce
the
it?
chemicals to finish its manufacture.
Chemicals? Sounds like something Anti's Choice might have. Does this panacea have any relation to the drug in the water of Laplace's garden?
A question whose origins prickle the mind. I would ask who informed you about our experiment in the garden, but I already have my suspicions. My panacea is derived from perspective. They share certain characteristics, but to answer your question, no. It is not intended for mass use in the same way. A plant on Praetor under Auntie's choice control has the chemicals I need for this new treatment. Infiltrate the plant and retrieve them, by whatever means necessary.
Alright. How am I supposed to gain access to anti-choice's plant? These chemicals you want to retrieve, what do they do exactly? Sounds violent. Count me in. If I have time, I'll look into it. The plant on Praetor under Auntie's choice control. These chemicals you want me to retrieve, what do they do exactly?
By themselves, very little. Once combined with other agents, a great deal of different effects can be achieved. If all goes according to plan, I should be able to create a stupefacient of sorts that will ease the discomfort of wearing the apparatus needed to communicate with the archive.
You seem nervous, Ruth. Is there something more to this drug you're not telling me?
Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my personality.
Hey, appreciate the heart me again, sir.
But it will not cost me anything I would lament losing. We can discuss the details more when you return from Praetor with the chemicals in hand.
How does one become presiding bishop of the order?
Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
That doesn't seem very scientific.
Go figure. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote.
Sounds like you were anointed more than elected. Why did the last presiding bishop recommend you? Thanks for taking the time to indulge my curiosity.
My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromise is made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life.
Facing annihilation tends to have that effect on people. Do you think Orlo would approve of everything you've done as bishop? That must have influenced your decision to break away from the Protectorate. Number 2.
Likely not. But it is the responsibility of every student to surpass their mentor in understanding and sentiment. And I can reliably assert that I have done that.
Go into a lot of trouble to recreate Eden's conditions down here on Cloister. Why?
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spirton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim.
Thanks for all the
fish. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Alright. Kill on site. Your actions is... What did I do? Killing appointment. Hold on. What the hell?
The plan is always in motion. Much like you, it would seem. May you achieve progress.
What the hell happened? Kill on sight with Auntie's choice. What the fudge? Alright, I took a wrong turn at freaking Albuquerque there somewhere. What the? Alright. I don't know. Is that supposed to happen? Maybe I chose something wrong there? Alright, one more time. I don't understand why I just went bad with Auntie's choice all of a sudden. Maybe I should have gone and talked to them first.
For so long you have now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals.
Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have faith in the Order's vision for Arcadia.
Now then, I gather you already know who I am. I am Ruth Bassar.
It's not into me.
I admit, your recent confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed. Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcomes prepared for Vicar Levin. True randomness does not exist. However, there's something. I have received numerous reports indicating the Archive has been wrested. Your contributions to the Order. I've heard the Archive's. It is my hope that such archaic methods of communicating with the Archive will soon not be necessary. While the Archive. Unfortunately, this apparatus exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it. A fine deduction. We may make a proper scientician out of you yet. A plant on Praetor under Auntie's choice control has the chemicals I need for this new treatment. Infiltrate the plant and retrieve them, by whatever means necessary. There should be a maintenance tunnel on the lowest level of the plant, which lets out near the sewage pool. You may be able to sneak inside from there without drawing notice. The front entrance is likely to have security, so I would avoid that route entirely. Unless you feel confident in your skills of persuasion, or are not opposed to being shot at.
Okay, so what the hell? Interesting. Then, all because I attacked that stupid outpost, man.
For so long, now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause. As I told you in my message, the conviction, their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions. What? Now then, I am Ruth Bathar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, Supreme Calculator. I admit, when I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know who its recipient would be.
Hey, what's up?
But I trusted the plan.
What's up, King Maui? How you
And
doing,
lo
bro?
and behold,
No, I was
it provided you as the solution.
focused in on
Your
this
recent
stupid conversation
exploits at
where I
Greater
keep
Tranquility
losing
Station have certainly made for
faction
compelling
stuff.
reading material.
Thanks for all the finger in my
Confronting an
hearts and the
assassin,
friendship
and
necklaces.
thereby sparing the delegates'
Have I already
lives before the
brought
rift
up I'm a
inexplicably
gaming
destroyed
manager
the
for an
station.
agency?
Such a commendable
no, you're not
effort is
filtered, man.
worthy of acknowledgement.
No, man, you hadn't mentioned that before. But appreciate all the gifts and everything, man. Alright, confronting an assassin and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift. The station, such a commendable effort and worthy of acknowledgement. Anyone? I turned off Tickfinity though for this game because it keeps on lagging it out. Actually, I just joined one, brother. I would have though. Well, keep you in mind there. Just joined one recently though. You're welcome. It was a close thing.
Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcomes prepared for Vicar Levin.
Levin seems like a good man.
He is, at that. I consider him a close personal friend, and I cannot say that about many. However, there's something of even
sorry
greater
about that, brother.
import we must discuss. I have
Not trying to get
received
nobody in
numerous
trouble.
reports indicating the
But I
archive
knew you
has
before you
been
said it,
wrested
though, so,
away
I
from
mean,
the
you're cool, dude.
Protectorate by a single, rather determined rogue factor.
Give
Your
her the
contributions
cockiness.
to the Order will not go unreciprocated. Though even this happy solution is not without its imperfections. I've heard the Archive's priority set has been
Yeehaw!
altered by
Appreciate
its
it, brother.
occupiers. I suppose we shall see if that remains the case. More senseless work to be done. It is my
I still
hope
want to play
that such
some
archaic methods
Power
of
World with you,
communicating
though,
with
bro.
the Archive will soon not be
I haven't played that in
necessary.
a long time.
I am only
When I
lacking
catch
the
up, I heard there's
resources
like
to
a
make
lot
my
of
plan a reality.
crossovers from different games that have been put on there that I want to check out. I rather enjoyed my chats.
That may be. But by forcing the Archive to speak with us through a personality-based priority set, we are throttling the speed at which we may understand the Archive. And it, us.
Before we continue, you might be interested to hear the results of the data I
I am
processed.
open
haven't
to
chosen that
whatever
one.
you are willing to share.
This data could make a rift modulator built by the Protectorate fully operational. Arcadia is imminent danger of being destroyed by the rift. Number 1.
And this device differs from your own in scope, I assume?
Yes, but that's not all. The colony is in imminent danger of being destroyed by the rift. The Protectorate device would have to be massive, possibly the size of a space station.
Thank you for entrusting me with this information. It has given me much to ponder.
Don't ponder too long. If we don't act soon, we may lose the option to.
We will not benefit from any decision made in panic or haste either. but still your apprehension. I have plans already in place. While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this apparatus exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I lack the chemicals to finish its manufacture.
Chemicals? Sounds like something Auntie's Choice might have. That sucks, but what do you want me to do about it? Does this panacea have any relation? Alright.
A fine deduction. We may make a proper scientist out of you yet. A plant on Praetor under Auntie's Choice control has the chemicals I need for this new treatment. Infiltrate the plant and retrieve them, by whatever means necessary. There should be a maintenance tunnel on the lowest level of the plant, which lets out near the sewage pool. You may be able to sneak inside from there without drawing notice. The front entrance is likely to have security, so I would avoid that route entirely. Unless you feel confident in your skills of persuasion, or not opposed to being shot at.
I'm not opposed to being shot at. Alright. Before I go, I have some questions.
I predicted you would.
These chemicals are
By themselves, very little. Once combined with other agents, a great deal of different effects can be achieved. If all goes according to plan, I should be able to create a stupefacient of sorts that will ease the discomfort of wearing the apparatus needed to communicate with the Archive.
You seem nervous, Ruth. Is there something more to this drug you're not telling me?
Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my personality. Irreversible. But it will not cost me anything I would lament losing. We can discuss the details more when you return from Praetor with the chemicals in hand.
How does one become a presiding bishop of the order?
Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
I expect you to be cold and humorless. I would have preferred it even.
Serious study does not preclude a sense of humor. Though, apparently being an Earth Directorate agent does. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote.
Sounds like you're anointed more than elected.
Thank you for that charitable assessment. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromises made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life.
Facing annihilation tends to have that effect
It
on
is
people.
humbling indeed to confront one's own mortality. We must all assess our individual contributions to the plan before the final class lets out.
You went to a lot of trouble recreating Eden's conditions here on the cluster.
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the
That sounds
plan can
racist.
finally ripen.
I hope
It
it's
saddens me
jingoist.
to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spyreton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim.
Thanks for taking the time.
May you
Latest.
repeat progress in accordance
Here
with
I go. Yeah, alright, fine, I'm kill on sight. Guess we'll just have to live with that. I didn't like him anyway. Alright, let's go do this one. Or this one. Either way. What's up, Jeff B? How you doing, man? What the hell is that? Am I on pre-turret? Take this one with us.
Damn it! When I came to Arcadia, never in 1,000 years would have I imagined it coming to bloodshed with my own. Wish it hadn't. Still, reckon I made my path. Ending the grafting program would have had Auntie's choice gunning for me anyhow. Just would have been nice to finish what I started. Now, did you need something? Or...
Nah.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Huh?
Bang, Maxwell Silverhand came down.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Targets, look alive, Commander.
Our first round of testing has revealed a level of pollution that is beyond even our most extreme estimations. The only conceivable explanation is that the forces of Auntie's Choice have removed all of the filtration systems from the chemical factory in our piping sewage and run up directly into the ocean. The damage is catastrophic and is rapidly becoming irreversible. Some of the filtration systems cost only a handful of bits a day to run. Could even Auntie's Choice be so desperate for profit that they'd cut the costs? A waste of a question. The answer is evident from our findings. All right. Shut up. School again, Max will break the rules again. Teacher gets
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
We do that from time to time.
Liquidate them!
Ah, you son of a bitch, you got away. Don't you touch her.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Emergency protocols ready. Providing a host of health.
Teehee. Protectorate excavation or Praetor excavation project number 00762. Command had previously given orders to evacuate sufficient tunnels through a mountain to allow mobilization of military assets towards one of Auntie's forward operating bases. The drilling teams were operating at peak efficiency, and we were even ahead of our designated timetable. Unfortunately, a couple of days ago, our scanners began detecting anomalies, which only intensified the longer we dug. I called a general cessation of work for fear that we were about to strike a packet of natural gas or some devious trap set by the underhanded forces of Auntie's Choice. We will continue to monitor the situation for the time being, but for the safety of my fellow subjects, I won't resume excavation operations until I deem it safe to do so. Praise the Matriarch. Senior Engineer, Aldridge. All right. So I guess not much in this cave, but that was fun though. Moving on.
Yeah.
Ah, you see now? It's so blocked off. We have to come from another way. I come from the land down
looking a
under.
mite marginal, Commander.
What'd you say? What's your language? See, I'm fine. I have changed inhaler charge. That sounds cool with me. Is that what I just saw, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we'll have to come at it from a different direction then. Oh, yeah, I can upgrade you. Improves restorative abilities over companion ability. Yeah, that one sounds cool. This one sounds cool. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. All right, let us go. Oh, right, we're teleporting. Hey, 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 what's up, James? Not too bad. Appreciate the Go Popular, sir. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Hope your night is going good as well. Appreciate the like. Hope you had a fantastic Tuesday? Right, it's still Tuesday. Oh, it's Wednesday. Nope, didn't mean to come back on the ship. I did that without thinking. Glad I only work a half day tomorrow. Hope everybody else has a decent New Year's Eve. Y'all be safe out there if y'all do go out and party. Don't be doing that whole drinking and driving shit and getting people killed. Doesn't make for a great New Year's Eve. Alright, now I need to go. Ooh, well, I do want more followers. 376 is such a good number. I like that number. Thanks for everybody who followed me on tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the likes, brother. What's up, Ma Weezy? How you doing, man? Stupid losers. Could that be a tower? That'd be one of the ones I need, it looks like. But possibly.
Caution, Commander. Omnipresent high voltage detected.
Omnipresent. That is a quite a thing for a bolt of lightning.
So there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access.
I've heard that one before. Let's see.
Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless
thanks for the Go
lightning
Populous,
in
brother.
equal measure.
I like that. I like that. I have not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you survive the enemy come, blah blah blah, hostile critters, blah blah blah, and endless lightning. I wouldn't worry about the odds. We tend to defy them at every turn. The landing pad is literally right there. Getting here was really, really easy. Don't feel bad, I always skew the question. Mind if I ask what this place is? Number 2.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for.
Nom 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 nom. My, how deliberately vague. Are you at least going to tell me what this place is?
The grounding station was built to help manage and offset the lightning that illuminates the sky and scorches the ground without pause or penance. They also used the station for a number of experiments that they ultimately lacked the capacity to complete. But, suffice it to say, we far exceeded those limitations. Nevertheless, the Exemplar is in need of help to complete his research, and our small squad lacks the manpower to provide it. But you might be the universal variable we've been waiting for.
I'm always happy to help the Order. Where do I find the exemplar? I'll consider it. What should I do if I decide to help? Sorry, but I'm not interested in being electrocuted. I'll consider it. What should I do if I decide to help?
He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
I hate having ADHD. Did anybody hear what that guy said? Do what now? Oh, hey, yeah, you did. What's up, y'all? Look, no weapons. Nice guy.
I'll write my next dissertation. Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Resist your thievery. Internal records classify you a figure of ill repute, and with a significant backlog of fines.
That's quite true.
On behalf of all aggrieved parties, the Order demands immediate restitution.
Is that right? You can't be 100% certain my actions weren't in service for the equation? Considering my reputation, I expect you'll release me without paying. I wish I saved. Here we go with speech.
That certainly remains possible, and I am no seer to determine otherwise. Very well. I shall see all records of this event are deleted. Now please move on, noting that further disruptive action will be met with harshly.
What? Can't see me. Did it again. Ha ha ha. All right. So, oh shit. Okay. Why am I not brilliant?
Ah, it's you, prime mover of the grand plan.
That's what they call me. Fine mover of the grand plan. Still kill on sight.
I understand the strategic value of holding this station, but the odds of a handful of us repelling a full-scale attack is highly dependent.
Conversation is not possible at this anytime.
The skies, as they wish to murder us in our sleep.
Greetings, unaffiliated individual? Could you be a freelancer? A gun for hire? Might you be interested in a job involving the removal of dangerous creatures?
Quite possibly. What's in it for me? You seem way too excited about my arrival.
Of course. I've heard stories from the frontline combat personnel about people of your persuasion.
My persuasion?
Living in dangerous conditions, no POPs, and not adhering to the equation. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I should have an impromptu excursion. No.
I think you need one.
Remember your duties to the Order, Fitzgibbons.
Thank you for joining. Making it 377. Alright. Appreciate. Let's see. I am pretty amazing. Thanks for noticing. It's really not that special. Stick to your desk job. You'll live longer. Yeah, number one.
Phenomenal. This is the most exciting day in my recent memory. Tell me, would you be willing to help us with a pest problem?
Could be.
Very well. There's a cave directly southeast of our position, positively infested with raptidons. If you exterminate the lot of them, I'll upgrade your basic entry permissions to allow for purchase of our surplus of supplies.
Excuse me. Sure thing. A few raptidons are no problem.
Oh, this is so exciting. I can feel the rate of my blood flow increasing.
Don't get too hot, lady. Alright. Eliminate raptidons. ¿Dónde está el raptidones? There we go. Do I just go around? Go around, Mrs. Brown? What the hell? Maybe around the other side. Wheezy. Aha. What's up? Hey, get out of my way. Wait. Oh, sorry, Val. Yeah. No, didn't mean to hurt y'all. My bad. Maybe I should stop jumping in the way of my bullets. Try that. Learn to anticipate my bad aim. That's what a good team would do. Alright. Oh, mama. Peekaboo. I can see you. Alright, good job, guys. Great work. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right. You don't really wanna hurt me. You don't really wanna see me cry. Dunzo, you.
You've returned. Are the Raptidons vanquished? Have you completed the job?
Done and done.
Oh, incredible. Then, as the prime requisitionist currently at this station, I confer to you upgraded permissions that allow for surplus supply purchases.
Show me your wares. I'll take that. There, homie. Level 30. Oh wow, alright. And the player's healed by valor, companionability. Ooh, that was nice. That is also nice, definitely. Alright. I don't want to do that yet. Go take a look down. Well, this is definitely a power station. Lightning place.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia?
I might
well,
be.
It is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you.
Oh.
I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service?
I came across a malfunctioning tower, and after fixing it, it told me to come here. What's the universal equation have to do with what you're doing here? sorry. There's nothing grand about my visit. I'm just passing through. Number uno.
Ah, so you're the reason I've been alerted to recalibrations. I'd wondered why some of these systems suddenly came back online. Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade.
And you need me to realign them? I can do that. If you're looking for me to realign them, I hope it comes with a nice impressive reward. Oh no, I know what happens when you play with lightning. Number 1.
Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their control room and reset it. And to speed you along, I can offer a unique incentive. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with the towers aligned, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you.
Rock on. You saying I can come back after aligning the towers to pick up lightning grenades? I do it and I get lightning grenades? I'm definitely in.
That is fantastic news. I'll begin
What's up,
fabrication
Toothpick
as
Brody?
soon as you've aligned the towers. And so I
yeah,
shall have the
doing all right
explosives
for
ready
a
you upon
Tuesday.
your return.
Hope you're doing good, brother. Appreciate the rose. And sharing the live, that's always appreciated. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, now I gotta go find these towers. I was already going to. Thought this was one of them. Yeah, Toothpick. Appreciate all the shares, man. So, alright then. No real guidance.
Our intrepid Pathfinder returns. Do you have the recalibration news? Sadly, there's little more I can share. They are obvious to see around this region of Praetor, but I've no good clue as to what may impede your progress. We're simply too short on manpower to explore the towers ourselves. Well, nevertheless, it may please you to know that my work correcting the Protectorate's research continues to improve. So it is possible.
I am at my wit's end with that damn Protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I'll wash my hands of it.
Say less. Alright. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate to be with y'all. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, first day on. Appreciate the likes and the shares, dude. Alright, so I guess I'm stuck with finding these towers on my own here. Appreciate the heart, me man. And the 2026s. Hell yeah. And the stickers. Thanks, bro. Those are all from like my camera reels and stuff. Guy Borden was messing around with it. Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna try to head down here. I might just get to that destination here and call it for the night, though. Do still have to work in the morning, unfortunately. But at least it's only half a day. I will be streaming again live tomorrow. Probably a little earlier in the day since I get out at 12. So probably about 12:31, maybe 2. Depending on how we feel about it. Who are these people? Well, they're about to get dead. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Alright. Yeah, it happens when you get cut. Not too much over there. About it. Keep firing, a-holes.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
You know what? You're not looking too good yourself. Hey. Seems like getting in the way of my bullets. Max will survive. You're not dead yet? If I'm not, I'm back.
Ready to assist. Negative. Firing medical syringes. Mind the needles.
I love the needles. No, that is. Oh yeah, I hate needles. I'm talking about acupuncture. Alright. Anybody else? Is it really stealing it for that?
Standing by with life support.
Thanks, buddy. Whoa. What's going on in here? Who popping caps out of here? to Regional Commander Purcell, Head-Gorded Researcher Tedford. Last warning. Enough is enough. Despite my request to the contrary, last cycle I once again came across a squad of your maladapted maladroits throwing rocks at my test subjects. I'm well aware that you consider me to be an overglorified zookeeper, and my Raptidon subjects to be burdensome and odorous. But let me remind you, the reason your combat units enjoy reasonable service hours is because my pets handle 45% of the security duty for this outpost. Not to mention the most of these test subjects emit causes most of the raving Raptidons to treat this as a friendly nest and defend it from anything that smells like not us. Our work is vital. Do not make me get over your head.
Damn it!
Oh.
When I came to Arcadia, never in 1,000 years would have I imagined it coming to bloodshed with my own. Wish it hadn't. Still, reckon I made my path. Ending the grafting program would have had Auntie's choice gunning for me anyhow. Just would have been nice to finish what I started. Now, did you need something? Or...
I don't remember starting this conversation, lady. Okay, sorry. Next time I'm taking a less complaining person with me. Shut up. Take all that. Alright, that was fun. Let's see what we can do about these chemicals. It's already 1:30 a.m. You know what? This is gonna have to wait till tomorrow, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping by. All the love there, Toothpick Man. Hope y'all have a great night. Tune in tomorrow. Like I said, I'll probably be streaming about 1 or 2 p.m. tomorrow. Some more Outer Worlds 2. Y'all have a great one, man. Okay.